What were you saying before about ears?
Oh, you ever like?
I can lean on this. This is nice.
Put your finger too far in your ear. You kind of feel a little brain matter tissue.
No.
Finger goes in dry, comes out wet.
No, never have. Ever? I do remember there was a kid in my second grade class who scraped his forehead. Like he fell on his face and scraped his forehead, and he just had like muscle showing.
A real little Uzi situation going on.
Yeah, pretty much. And he convinced us that was his brain showing out. Like he was just like, look guys, it's my brain. I'm gonna touch my brain. I was like, get away from me. I don't want to see your brain, dude.
Probably got infected.
It probably did, for sure. Because he probably had people like poking it and stuff. His brain, his brain. What do you think he doing now, man? He probably getting brain. You know what I'm talking about?
Is he still a child?
Nope. Let's make that clear, actually.
Yeah.
Welcome back, neighborinos.
Or welcome for the first time. I know by the time this is going out, we're probably at episode 100, just at the pace.
Episode 100, yeah, episode 100.
Yeah,
that's the one. That's the one. Actually, this is episode 39 of the DOOMCAST podcast, starring your two favorite guys in the world. For those of you who don't know, because we rarely ever say it, my name is Gilbert. This is
Giovanni. I think, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I think that's the name you're sticking with. It might have been something different at some point, but I don't know. That's just what people call you at this point, so we'll stick with it. Episode 39, we flipped places because normally I'm on the right. You're on the left.
And also
I'm on the
other side of the room.
Do I sit over there or over there?
You sit over there.
I sit over there.
Yeah.
Okay, so we did flip. We changed the set a bit, and by set I mean my room, the place where I sleep.
This is where the magic happens.
It's the Doom Room. It's the actual, the literal Doom Room.
The Doom Room, yes.
Doom Room sounds funnier in my head, but
yuck.
I hope you enjoy it, because I certainly enjoy it a bit. I didn't like over there. It was very glary. Is that the right? Let's go with that.
It's a very reflective.
Yeah,
dresser.
And there's still a little bit of that.
Yeah, we don't got to talk about that.
And I wish it wouldn't, because I want to show that off. Just in case you can't see it, it's Operation Doomsday. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it, dude.
What if I?
Don't touch it, bro. I will leave the channel right now, bro.
That's all I got to do.
I will stay for another 2 months.
Damn.
We in for a treat this episode. I feel it, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Why you say that?
For once, I'm going into it with some thoughts in my head. Normally I just free ball it.
Wow.
Because I'm like, that's it's whatever.
Did you
I don't got a boss.
Yeah, you're your own boss. You're the boss, baby.
But this time I actually have like things to say. So this is gonna be a heavily Justice League episode.
Okay, sure.
On my end, I have a lot to say about the Snyder, the Zack Snyder Justice League, whatever the heck it's called, the cinema masterpiece.
The Justice League, because this is the Justice League.
Sure.
We'll call the old one the Justice League for Josh Whedon.
And then later we could probably talk about Captain whatever the heck's Winter Soldier and Winter Falcon.
Yeah.
But before we start with that, dude, what's up?
I mean, what isn't?
I always ask you that first. Why don't you ask me this time?
Well, it's too late for that. Maybe next episode.
Maybe.
We'll try again. Episode 40. I played paintball for the first time. Have you ever done it?
No.
I learned that I think I would be able to handle myself kind of well
in combat. In actual war.
Just the way everything played out. Like the first round, it was, mind you, we played 4 rounds. It was for my cousin's birthday. And it was, COVID. We had to wear masks under the mask, all of that.
Okay.
But
sure.
I went out there, the adrenaline's pumping, you running around. I immediately got lit up because I'm a large target. I'm like 6'4", long limbs. I was slipping up this like slope to get, because it was like an indoor facility, but it was like, it looked like a Call of Duty map. But they have this slope.
Was it the same place we went for one of your birthdays? No, it was different.
It was a bit more advanced.
It was a different one.
Yeah. And there was this slope kind of, and that's where I started out for the first round. I tried to run up that slope, but everything is covered with paint. The walls, the floor, and the main ground is covered in like this gravel, but the inside of those structures that they built, the floors are like wooden and they're covered in paint. So I was slipping up the stairs and I got lit up just all over my body.
So where's the part where you're good, you know?
So that comes in a little bit later. So when we die, right, we get shot, we have to go back, touch the wall, and that's how we get revived. I come back out, boom, bam, bam. I'm having my bearings a little bit more, because the adrenaline died off a little bit, and I'm shooting people. I'm doing pretty good, and then someone shoots me in the hand. Mind you,
Okay.
they shot me in the hand after I shot them, so they were supposed to be out. So I was tight. This is one thing if you got good marksmanship, but I shot them in the chest. They did the whole and then shot back at me, shot me in my hand, and I leave. I'm kind of tight. My middle finger on my left hand was swollen up.
So that's your important hand. That's the hand you use to.
The left one.
Yeah, that's like
Ambidextrous.
that's like your real hand though.
No, but
That's the hand that you
I'm like
you use though.
But like we
Okay, you grow because okay, I understand now.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
how is it now? Is it healed up?
I mean,
Does it need a kiss? You know.
no,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
But so that was the first round. The second round, I came back with focus. I was like, I'm getting my vengeance. And I saw that people were getting shot and not going back and touching the respawn. So I was on some Terminator. Like I was just kept it pushing. And yeah, it was fun. I got shot in the face. That wasn't fun. I would definitely go back, but like I just feel like I need to incorporate that in my whole routine just to prepare for
The race war.
Post-apocalyptic, yeah. Something's gonna happen, whether it's a zombie apocalypse, a race war, aliens.
Yeah, it's
come,
perfect because nobody likes paintballs. So you're already trained.
I mean,
into
did you
using
try it?
paintballs?
Did you try it?
No, I've never been shot, but
It's fun.
It's I would go, yeah, for sure.
I
But
still got the bruise. I don't even bruise easily.
what was your
so,
what was your loadout, bro? What did you use?
I just used what they gave me. I feel like if you go,
I made my own weapons.
The deeper you get into paintballing, the closer you are to becoming a school shooter. You know what I mean? Like,
it could just be fun, man. I don't understand why I gotta be all that.
So you could just have fun with the one they give you. Once you get your own loadout, custom, like
I would like to experiment.
You got a skin on your paintball gun, bro.
Okay,
how many
that's
headshots it took for you to get that?
But I would like to just like whatever I have access to. It's like, I want to try that. I want to try that. If they got like a paint knife and I could like, and then it explodes, hell yeah.
So
this has nothing to do with my mental state. I just want to. It doesn't go into anything. It's just like.
But you want to see the market leaves.
Yeah. Just like sneak up to somebody and just, like kind of like those blood bags, on Halloween when you put it in your mouth and you pop it.
I ain't never put a blood bag in my
brother,
mouth.
Jesus Christ. Well, that goes to show you, man.
You putting blood bags in your mouth.
Speaking of what y'all do in Corona times, which I just recently saw like 2 hours before, a video of a man at a strip club.
Nice.
The lady pulls out, the dancer, the employee, she pulls out her butt plug.
Oh.
She hands it to the man watching her, and he starts sucking it. So he's catching a lot of flack. This man.
I feel like that is an egregious act. Especially
pandemic or not,
because we're in a pandemic. But wow, I feel like I've been pepper sprayed. Why would you
Cardi
just
B
tell
used to
me
do
this during like the recording? I feel like I've been stunned.
To wake you up a little bit.
Yeah, you throwing me off my rhythm here for real. Oh my goodness.
Cardi B used to
Jesus,
put bottles up her thing and then give them to the dude. I don't know how I know that, but
yeah, totally.
Listen, that's y'all superstar,
Y'all,
yours too.
Cardi B. I mean, I'm not a stan.
I never really listened to her stuff.
Nothing against her either, but I don't know.
What about Meg Thee Stallion? You listen to Meg Thee Stallion? I don't think I've listened to her features. I like her feature on that Young Nudie song, where she talks about that street shit get her wet. I
literally couldn't give you a sound, but I gawk. That's about my extent of
what does that say
my
about
Meg
you?
appreciation. Yeah, I'm I am the patriarchy, dude. I am the problem. A lot of people are talking about.
I see. I understand.
Rights. I think it starts with.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting
what I represent.
Or we're being tracked by Adobe. Why is Adobe messaging me? The service is part of our ongoing Oh, I understand. Okay. Adobe has now emailed me saying I have 2 days to live unless I pay them the fee. The fee. I don't know what I'm gonna have to do this time. Last time I had to pull a lot of strings. I had to do a lot of things that I really would. The things I did, they'll never come to light, honestly. But pray for me, y'all.
Yeah.
Just if this doesn't come out, or if it's edited by somebody else, you might have to hire somebody else.
Yeah.
Or do it yourself,
No.
on your iPad. It's possible.
iMovie.
It's possible, yeah. It just won't look that great, but it's possible. That's I think of, because I like to video edit.
Mm-hmm.
I used to edit videos on a thing called Splice back when I was like 10.
Oh wow.
So I think about it. I'm like, I've been editing videos since I was like 10. Exactly,
like this is the natural progressions of things.
Exactly, it all comes back.
Yeah, definitely. They're gonna be doing a Netflix documentary on this, like they did Biggie. I didn't even see it yet, but I heard it was good.
It looks okay. I don't know. I've seen so much Tupac and Biggie documentaries. It's like, what is this one gonna tell me that I haven't heard already? Like, I don't know. I know how it ends.
Damn.
I don't know. It's
too soon, bro.
Listen, I have the utmost. I have the utmost respect for that man. So, for Christopher Walken. Yeah. People get confused between the actor and the rapper, actually. But so Snyder Cut. Did you like it?
Biggie, can't you see?
Christopher Walken. Biggie. Can't you see?
I guess we stalled as long as we could before we could talk about the Snyder Cut.
I just wanted to see how you was doing, man.
How are you doing?
See if my soldiers are in check.
We're good. I'm the soldier, so that makes you the general.
I could be another soldier. I don't gotta be a general.
You said my soldiers, implying that you like.
Well, it's like if you're on a basketball team, my teammates, my players. It's not like I own you. Not like that, bro. Not like that. I wouldn't.
All right, bro.
You know, dog.
I don't.
I voted for Biden. Let me stop. Okay. So, how am I doing?
Yeah.
I'm all right. I like this new angle. Now, I'm actually pretty excited about the angle. Watch, I go to see it later. I'm like, man, this does not look as good
Yucky,
as I thought.
Yeah.
I think that every time. But that's just me.
But I mean, you try new stuff, see what works, see what doesn't.
If you like it, let us know. If you want us to return, to the old one, we won't listen because I don't like that. But if you have any opinions, maybe like, maybe you can move a little to the side, maybe you could show up, maybe you just get rid of that glare over there. Mr. Mike,
maybe a little bit this way, a little bit
maybe you want me over here and him over here.
Maybe you wanna.
It's possible. How am I doing? I'm okay. I'm all right. My weeks have just been flown by. It's already about to be April.
Just time keeps on ticking.
I feel like it was just like December, like 2 days ago. But it's already April. I am super excited for the warmer weather that's coming. Today was a very nice day.
It was a gorgeous day outside.
But it was a lot nicer like 2 weeks ago. So I'm waiting for that type of weather again.
Yeah. Right now in New York, we're in what we call a full spring.
Yeah.
Spring hasn't fully arrived yet.
It's like twice every 2 weeks you'll get like a really, really nice day. And then the next day
things are getting
you gotta
better.
slap your boots on again because it snowed for some reason. Now that's a New York thing, but it's also,
global
the earth us ruining it. Maybe not me specifically or you specifically, but us collectively as
not
the
really
human race.
Us collectively, more like the top corporations dumping.
That's true that's also true.
So much garbage.
I don't want to listen. I don't want to get on any corporation's bad political. Side.
Let's not. Hey. I'm trying to get a Dr. Squatch sponsorship. Let me not take sides over here,
And Dr. Squatch, they're known for their polluting.
Definitely. They actually got the name because they polluted the forest so much and deforest that they killed the last remaining Sasquatches.
At their offices, it's just his head as a trophy.
Yup, a stuffed Sasquatch head.
I'm all right, man. I was really looking forward to for today to record because I'm just in that recording mood. I was a lot more excited a couple hours before, but then you came a little late, and I'm coming down a bit, but I'm still in a better mood. I'm excited to talk about Snyder Cut, Justice League. I am also excited to talk about Falcon and whatever the heck it's called, Falcon and the Winter Captain.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Not that hard, dude.
You're right. It isn't hard, but whenever I think of it, I'm like, it's called like Captain America and the Winter, right? No, it's not. It has nothing. Has nothing to do with that, man. So, I guess you want to get into it, Justice League.
So I watched it last night.
Hold on. Don't. Did you like it? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. I think I did.
1 to 0, 0 being didn't like it, 1 being liked it. I give it a 1.
I don't know if yes or no. Did I like it? I had fun.
Yeah,
I could definitely say that.
Here's the thing that I most noted, like after watching the Snyder Cut, like I feel like it provided the much needed context for Aquaman. Like the scene where he came up and he looked at the trident and his dad, the dead corpse. Like it gives context to things that happen in the movie, and it sets up things beyond.
Here's the thing, right? So the writers for this movie, I'm not talking about just Zack Snyder, I'm talking about just Justice League movie in general. They were given the task of integrating these characters that had no origin story.
Yes.
That in itself is
challenge.
Is a big challenge. So you say they give extra context, right? For Aquaman, they gave Cyborg a lot. Which I was very surprised by. He was, which I was very surprised by. I thought he was just going to be in the corner somewhere.
Yeah. But it makes sense because his origin is directly tied to the mother boxes, which was the MacGuffin for this movie.
With everything that's been going on with his actor and them upstairs, I thought he wasn't going to be as much as an important character as he is. My
main thing also after seeing this movie was like how much a corporation can affect the final product of the movie. Because you're thinking it's just like, what actors get selected, they can't talk about these topics, but Warner Brothers really like sliced down so much, like and took out so much. And now that we got to see the director's vision, it's like, this is a good movie. I liked the Snyder Cut better than Age of Ultron.
I don't know if I'd say that. Well, that's a weird. Why Age of Ultron?
Because as far as superhero ensemble movies.
What about the regular Avengers movie?
It's not better than Avengers. That's
okay. So you're just saying comparing it. Okay. What about Civil War?
I think it might be better than Civil War.
Okay, this is where I draw the line. I might. You also said X-Men: Age of Apocalypse was better than Civil War when it came out. So
yeah, I was wilding. I was definitely wilding then. Yeah, it was definitely. Yeah.
Back to what I was saying, I don't know. It's just I don't think no matter how good of a job they did, which I don't even know if they did that good of a job.
I think I was just in so much awe. I think it was so bad before compared to what it is now. It's much better.
It's just like no matter how good the context that they added for Aquaman, Flash, Cyborg, I still think you need their own separate movies before this team up movie can happen.
I agree, but just working with what they had,
for sure.
Job. Steppenwolf, when the stills first came out of Steppenwolf, I was like, "What is this? Is this a joke? This looks terrible." But seeing him in action and the way his suit moves, I really like his design. I still think the extra thumb he got.
I still think the CG was a little interesting.
I agree. It was highly questionable at times.
Listen, bro, I can't animate nothing, so I can't really. I mean,
the Flash scene where he, and we'll get to that, but I feel like Cyborg's face was especially
okay. It's still not that great.
I think instead of going chronologically, we could talk about each character.
Okay, so can we get the worst one out of the way? Flash. Ezra Miller's Flash is probably the worst adaptation of a character. Okay,
I'm not saying so he's not the worst. He's not the worst.
Okay, so let me give you a little let me give you a little history lesson on Ezra Miller's Flash. Right?
Yes.
The first time we saw him was Batman vs Superman. We saw that little glimpse of him
with the long hair. That was weird.
With the long hair. He had a beard. It didn't even look like him. I was just like, why does he look like that?
Yeah. I was excited for that scene though.
Okay, sure.
That was like the highlight of the
so
movie. That movie was kind of
people when Batman vs Superman came out. One of the big criticisms were that movie's super dark and serious and depressing. And Joss Whedon saw like Age of Ultron and was like, they incorporate lighthearted moments, action moments. They know when to take it seriously, but they also have these heartwarming moments. And he was like, we need that comic relief character.
Yeah.
Here comes Ezra Miller's Flash, and they tell him, please, just be the funniest character you can be.
Well, I feel like to a certain extent, is Flash not like the comic?
He is for sure.
Him and
but
Green Lantern kind of.
When Ezra Miller, when his introduction scene in both this cut and in the original cut is him just being strange, like just him just being like, I'm late. I'm sorry. I'm late.
This is what I was talking to because I watched it with my siblings last night. I feel like they wanted to make him #quirky as possible, and more than trying to be funny, I felt like he was trying to be as weird as someone can possibly
relatable.
be.
Bang Bang Theory. He's watching Rick and Morty on one of his TV monitors.
Yeah, but certain things that I like the way they handled with that character. Okay, so this is gonna be a bad transition into a good potentially, even though we're not gonna see the continuation of this world, right?
Are we? I don't know. We might at this point.
I hope so.
Sure.
Oh my God, his run.
His run is really bad.
It's so bad.
It's so stupid. Like for somebody whose main thing is running, he looks like he doesn't know how to run.
And that's what we're trying. I think they're trying to convey. Like he is new to the Speed Force, and running through the Speed Force isn't the same as running. So it's gonna look different from regular running, but it doesn't look good yet. And I think what we're seeing is a very inexperienced Flash who doesn't know what's going on.
To run? Just regular running from point A to point B?
Speed Force, though.
I don't know.
It's like when it all goes blue and then the lightning, like he goes to some type of different dimension. I like the way they handle it.
But I don't want this to be a compare DC to Marvel, but like Spider-Man, he doesn't fully know his spider sense yet, right? But he knows it's there. Yeah. And he knows how to utilize it. Maybe not to the best. But they also called it the Peter Tingle. They called it the Peter Tingle, which I didn't like.
I hated that also.
But I don't know. When it comes to like Flash, his stick is running, right? Yeah. No matter if it's just, I gotta save that lady. Or I gotta reverse time.
Yeah. The fact that they wanted to, the fact that it's his primary thing, they wanted to make it different and they succeeded at that. But is it for the best? I don't think so. But this is an excellent baseline for growth of that character, I think, and that being his main thing.
I just don't like Ezra Miller's Flash.
Flash has the most potential.
Flash does have the most potential.
He has the most potential, yeah. And Cyborg, of course. I think we should save Cyborg for last.
Okay, so Flash, he opens up with the Iris scene where he saves Iris. And for some reason she finds him attractive, even though he's just like, I'm late. Oh my God, I'm sorry, I'm late. I'm just you're pretty.
I feel like all the romantic interactions were so clearly forced because I think the strong point of WandaVision is the chemistry that Paul Bettany and Elizabeth Olsen had. I think it's what made the whole thing believable because they got good chemistry. You can't lie. But if you look at Iris and Flash, Lois Lane and Superman, I wasn't invested in their relationships at all.
Iris almost died because a man tried to get his burger, bro.
And that's so dumb that was the thing that set it up. But what I really like about that scene is the fact that it's moving so slow because I feel like half the movie was in slow motion. But of course, the speed scenes are going to be extra slow when they slow down time. But the way in which they did the slow-mo and he was saving Iris, you realize after the scene when he was feeding the dogs, the hot dog, he was thinking really fast as well. So I like that. As much as I dislike the whole time in a bottle sequences.
Yeah, it was just another version of that. Yeah. With a nice song playing in the background. It was just, I guess, I don't know if there's one way to introduce Flash. Sure, that's one way to do
introduction, you know.
That's one way to do it, I guess. I don't know. It's just, once again, I would be nice if there was a past Flash movie that already established all of this, and then that's how he shows up. And I'm just like, Flash.
Once again, of course, that would be ideal.
I know you, right?
That didn't happen.
Remember you.
It didn't happen.
So we can't like judge them for that. We can't just like, no. We gotta move past that.
I feel like it's kind of like how Spider-Man didn't get his origin and they just plopped him in Civil War, but we just had the benefit of having so many Spider-Man origin stories, you know?
I don't know if that's the same. Everybody knows Spider-Man's origin.
Yes.
Nobody needs another, and everybody knows Batman's origin. They know that his parents get shot.
Crime Alley.
Not everybody knows where Barry Allen came from, how he got his powers.
Also, blonde. He needs to be blonde. I feel like Barry Allen should be blonde.
I guess.
That was weird for me. Also in the really cool scene that he has in the end where he like runs super fast. Yeah. He outruns or reverses the explosion.
Oh, spoilers, by the way.
Oh, spoilers
for whatever.
For
if you don't have 4 hours of your day, which is fair.
4 hours flew by though.
Sure, I mean, sure.
Of course, the first half was a lot slower because it was just set up.
The first 2 hours I hated. Really? I really did not like the first 2 hours. What was significant about the first 2 hours besides Wonder Woman finding Darkseid? Wow.
And Martian Manhunter just gaslighting Lois Lane.
That was in the first 2 hours? It might have been. Okay. If that was in the first 2 hours.
That was so unnecessary to me.
How so?
Because like I understand the whole thing is like save Lois or whatever, right? But why did Martian Manhunter have to just manipulate her that bad? And even if he could have
gotten to save her, right?
Doesn't he have mind control?
Does he? I don't know. He's the Martian Manhunter, bro, not the Woman Hunter. Think about it. Let's wrap up Flash.
Yeah, less quirky. Get your run together.
I also think Ezra Miller's just.
I feel like the father connection was mad forced and corny, in my opinion.
I guess they gotta add some way of relatability. You care for this character, and that's how they do it. I
understand that, and this is the context that it needed for that to happen. But when he was running, he was like, "Your son's gonna be one of the greats."
Yeah, I guess.
I was like, "Bro, come on, son." I didn't feel connected.
The scene for me that I hate is when he's at the prison and he's talking to his dad, and he's like, "All that stuff you've been working for, don't do it. Fuck all that." And then he's just like, "Don't ever say that to me ever again. Please." He's just like, "Go fuck yourself, bro."
Oh, wow.
Ezra Miller's just kind of a weird dude. He just like, what was that thing where he was like being up on a fan or something? He hit a fan or something.
Oh, beating a woman. Quirky.
Was it a woman?
Yeah,
it was a woman, so, right? He smacked her or something. Yeah. I don't remember what it was for. I think
that's the main issues they're having with getting a Flash movie started. Nobody wants to direct it.
He smacked up a lady.
He beat a woman.
That's fair. I don't know if I want to work with him either.
But that's excessive.
I don't know what else he's been in besides Flash. He was in Trainwreck with Amy Schumer and LeBron James.
Oh God.
Classic film, actually. It's a lot better than it sounds, to be honest with you. But
LeBron James.
LeBron James is the best part of that movie, bro.
Greatest basketball player all time.
So true. So fucking true, bro. Let's talk about Wonder Woman next, bro.
Her introduction, that scene was just weird.
Why was she moving like that, bro?
She was moving like...
People love that scene. People like that scene.
You liked it?
No,
I didn't like it at all. It just looked weird.
I didn't. Okay, well, I had like a whole Twitter thread watching the movie, and I was like, they extended the scene with the Amazons fighting Steppenwolf,
and that was really good to me.
I thought it was kind of boring. Why? They extended it by like a good 4 minutes, and it was like, intense. Why?
I was like, he's really committed in Amazonian genocide.
He was whooping ass. He was throwing down.
When he did that thing and he flexed his armor, and all the arrows that were caught in the chinks of his armor just snapped. That was so cool.
He was throwing down, and like that's all you really had to take away from that scene. That he was just busting ass.
Yeah, he was violating.
So why does it have to be like 8 minutes long? If there's something out of that movie that I could take out, it would be that.
Let's not talk about editing this movie.
It's a good point. Okay.
I think it's a bit too soon.
Oh, we glossed over a huge part.
Sure.
It's in 4x3.
Yeah, that was bad. I felt like I was watching a IGTV bootleg. What do you mean? The Justice
Zack Snyder's a genius. Do you know like the whole thing why it's in 4x3?
I have no clue.
Okay, so Zack Snyder, he's number one weirdo, bro. He's number one candidate for weirdest guy.
Sure. I don't know anything about him. I've never even seen an interview.
He was just like, when he was filming this, a lot of movies that you go to see in the movie theaters, you see them in IMAX.
Yeah.
They shoot them with IMAX cameras, and it's like 1 point, whatever point, and by whatever. I don't know the exact numbers of the aspect ratios. So he shot it in that, and he's like, you need to see this movie in a movie theater. Kind of like with Tenet, but obviously with everything that happened, he's like, damn it, nobody's going to see it in theaters. So instead of cropping it for it to be just regular letterbox, which is what you see, like the 2 bars on top, like when you see go to a movie theater, or just regular widescreen, he was just like, I don't want to crop anything. I have to preserve the beauty of this movie. So I'm just gonna make it 4:3.
Okay, I respect it.
And then he's, I think his exact words were, when I think of superheroes, they're not horizontal, they're vertical. Because you think about it, oh my God,
I respect that. 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 Yeah.
That actually blew your mind, though.
Not blow my mind, but like I understand why he did what he did.
Yeah, he was like,
I don't agree with his decision, but
he was like, think about Superman flying. He's going up. He's not going side to side. Which, sure, I don't know. I would rather them just make it regular letterbox format.
I respect the creative choice that you stick to.
I don't know if I do.
Prefer this.
I don't know if I do.
Prefer 4:3.
But that's also just because I don't like Zack Snyder as a person, so I have a little bias over that.
Wow. Why?
I've explained it several times. He's another Michael Bay where he's just like, art is gritty and sex, and it has to be rated R. Batman has to say fuck. There's 2 F-bombs in this movie. What was the Cyborg says these, fuck the world.
Yeah, and then
it's like, why?
Batman.
Why?
But while it was why, I wasn't like, oh, after.
Nah, I was definitely
like,
like, ugh. That's true, but it's still kind of like, it was still a stinker.
I agree, but
it's still
I
a
thought
banker.
It would be much worse.
So movies in 4:3, there's like no way to see. Will there be a future cut that's not in 4:3? Probably not.
I hope not. Let's just leave it at this. I'm not watching that movie again, I don't think.
That's a good point. Yeah, I'm probably not watching this ever again. So Wonder Woman, her
that initial scene, I do like, besides the scene where her and Bruce touch the mouse together and go.
Touch the what?
They have like a meet cute. Where they're reviewing the footage of Cyborg, Aquaman, Flash, and they reach for the mouse.
They touch the hand together? I guess.
But I don't
even remember that scene.
Besides, with the exception of that, I feel that them building the team together kind of makes, because the founding members of the Justice League is usually Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. And now it was kind of like Batman and Wonder Woman and the vision of Superman, the symbol of Superman.
Yeah.
So I like that with Wonder Woman. She felt really floaty. A lot of the fights felt like floaty, and I guess that's just a testament to like
that's just her
iffy CG. I don't know. Also, whenever I see Gal Gadot on screen, it puts a sour taste in my mouth because Israeli soldier.
I still don't really know everything behind that, so I'm just like, I'm indifferent because I don't know. Because I'm ignorant to the situation,
dude.
It's not because I have an opinion over it.
Let's just say
it's not like I'm on anybody's side.
She harmed innocents, and
how so?
She made the Imagine video, and I think that's
she was. You're right. She was in that Imagine video.
Yeah.
So were we, but we got cut out actually.
Yeah. They said too many POCs.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately.
I don't understand her speed.
Yeah, that's a
huge point. I don't get it
because she did the whole in the first fight scene, but then. But she wasn't moving as fast as Superman.
Yeah, obviously not. So I don't get it. Like, where do you draw the line?
And I think my main issue with her is kind of like her and Aquaman and Superman. Their powers are kind of closer. Of course, Superman can fly and he has the laser eyes, the cold breath, so that makes him different. Aquaman, the whole sea, but she's just super
water
speed.
Boy.
Aqua. She has super speed, super strength, and she has the lasso. That's really, she has sword too. But with Batman, he has that whole energy.
5,000 years old. Yeah, that's stupid thing. Okay, so like obviously they were building that up to be like a huge thing.
Yeah.
And then it was in a scene, and then Alfred's like, "Oh, Master Wayne, it works." and then it's just never seen again.
No, so Superman breaks it.
Yeah, but it's like,
it was just establishing how strong he was, really.
Sure, man. Sure, I guess.
So I guess that's a segue into the next character of Superman.
I was gonna say Batman, but okay. Superman, sure, Superman.
So
is there anything else to say about Wonder Woman? Not really.
Yeah.
She's birdie.
She's.
It's sour.
Yeah.
Everything's kind of
Yeah.
okay. I feel you. Like I said, I'm not fully aware of that whole situation, so I can't say anything. If she did something bad girl, you know.
Oh, very good.
Hi everybody. So while editing this and still being unaware of why Jelani doesn't like Gal Gadot, I actually Googled, did my Googles, and I saw that yes, she was in the military, the Israeli military, and everything she said in 2014. Gadot herself courted controversy when she supported Israel's highly controversial invasion of Gaza in a Facebook post, condemning the horrific acts conducted by Hamas who are hiding like cowards behind women and children. Okay, I see now. Interesting. Yeah. I know now.
But yeah, she I feel like they put much more of an emphasis on her being a founder and, you know, doing the research and not just Batman doing it, so that was cool.
Oh yeah.
She was looking into new members as much as Batman was.
She was. For sure.
Superman, right?
For sure.
Dead half the movie, whatever. That's what we're come to expecting. When he came back, he didn't feel like Superman. And by that, I mean...
To you?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you meant like in his mind, he's like, I'm not Superman.
No. I'm not saying this is like a conspiracy theory or nothing. He just didn't feel... I think that's Superman, but it didn't feel like Superman.
I don't think Superman ever felt like Superman.
I think it was pretty good in Man of Steel. I think it was pretty... I tried to erase Batman v Superman.
I think he's always...
memory,
that's kind of what I base my Superman off, where he's just sad and he's just... I have to save everyone.
I kind of get that, because it's like... Usually Superman is just like, haha, Boy Scout, but this one he's reluctant to do it, and being that it's a decision to be Superman and he makes the choice to do it, it's a lot more noble. That's what they're trying to bring across. But when he came back from the dead, he was mad brutal to Steppenwolf. Like he was on the ground, one horn gone, just like laser eyeing him in his grill, and I was just like, yo, because I really like Steppenwolf as a villain. I think he was one of the best done flat villains. Like when you talk about like just generals, not one. He was one dimensional, was he not?
He was super one dimensional. That's why I'm confused as to why
I wasn't like
you feel this way.
I wasn't like rooting for him or nothing, but like Darkseid was his nephew and had him in slavery, and he was just trying to, you know, get the admiration of his people back.
Okay, so in the original cut, he was just a wall, right? A brick wall. That's essentially what he was. He just was a bad guy that you had to beat up on in order to save the world.
And he had this weird kind of Oedipus complex towards the mother boxes. They were like,
he wanted to fuck
mothers.
it.
Yeah. Which was weird and really was a detriment to his character overall.
I think in this movie, I think they just showcase how strong he is, and I think that's really the only improvement. And in my opinion,
the armor school, he has the electricity with his.
I think he's still pretty much the same. I'm a bad guy. Kill me. I really don't think they add nothing much to him.
He was just cool. More than anything, he was cool when he was on screen.
Okay.
And if you have a one-dimensional character, that's what it has to do.
I did like throughout the first part of the movie, you're like, oh man, Steppenwolf, this big dude, he's mad intimidating, and then Darkseid comes and he gets on his knees and you're like, oh,
and strips his armor.
I see.
Just like, Darkseid came on the scene. Steppenwolf got in a breathing position. That was crazy. Sure did. And you want to talk about comic accuracy, and that's what everybody's talking about in relation to Darkseid. But Darkseid looks good. Like
he looks like Darkseid.
My only thing is
the CG still looks weird.
His head looks big.
He still looks like a video game character. But I mean, but it's Darkseid. He's just a gray hulking man. So there's not much you can do about it. It's hard to make him
look realistic.
But
you know?
Sure.
I feel like his head was big, but I really like the whole plate aesthetic. Apocalypse has like that planet. Everything has like
I
think that's really cool.
We're talking about Superman, right?
It's Superman.
We're talking about Superman.
When he came back and he was mad brutal, just violated Steppenwolf. It felt like he was showboating, and you know he feel like
was.
A part of Superman is that restraint. because he could just really violate. Like he violated in this movie. Like he could have subdued Steppenwolf
for sure.
a lot quicker.
He could have just knocked him out.
Yeah, he could have knocked him unconscious, but he shattered. Stupid. He started it off by humiliating him and shattering his axe, which one of the other teammates probably could have used as a weapon
in front of his mans.
In front of everybody, bro. Then lasers him, beats his chest in.
And then they chop his head off.
Does he snap his horn off?
The horn breaks off.
Like, brutal. And when I think of Superman, I think of the capability to do that brutality, but the restraint to just, subdue them in the good American way.
Yeah.
I forget. There was one animated movie where he let loose, and it was wild. I forget what it was called.
He went Homelander, bro.
He went
Homelander. He chopped his head off and was just this is what I can do.
Not only that, but they rolled it out. They rolled it out, and Darkseid just immediately stepped on it. Which I felt bad for Steppenwolf, cool. Man. Oh my god.
Nah, I didn't feel nothing for him because I thought he was just a pillow that they beat on.
Man, they violated him. So next, Batman.
Superman. Anything else about Superman? I don't know. Lois is the key, bro.
Lois is pregnant.
Lois is the key.
I think that's why there's because it's.
Oh yeah. There was a pregnancy test that I did notice. That was
pregnant Lois, either Superboy or Injustice.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. So you think Superman's gonna die again? Probably.
I don't know, man.
Does Henry Cavill still want to be Superman?
I don't like Superman as a character. I
don't much care for him. Yeah.
Because it's like. You gotta have weakness and vulnerability to have a good character. Same thing with
how did you ever really care about Captain America or Iron Man before Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans portrayed them?
Not at all.
Not really. But Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans, they made us care about those characters because they were just kind of boring characters. Henry Cavill doesn't really do that.
I don't really say Iron Man was boring. I definitely didn't care about Captain America because he was just white man, But Chris Evans kind of makes him that kid from Brooklyn, and I think the fact that the CG in Captain America was so convincing, like so you connected with him like that.
Have you seen that CG recently?
By recently, I rewatched everything.
Someone say it's too convincing, but it's still good.
It's enough.
It's still good.
It holds up. But
listen, I'm talking about CG like I could film a scene right here, so I can't.
Yeah,
listen, I'm still a fan. I can still have a say.
But let's let's be nice.
I don't know what that means, bro. I don't know what that means, bro.
Hashtag real hater.
So B-Man, what's up? What's up with B-Man? Let me say, I've always liked
Affleck.
I've always liked Ben Affleck as Batman. I just think the source material he's had, it just hasn't been the greatest. Yeah. I would still enjoy a Ben Affleck solo Batman movie. My favorite part of Batman vs Superman was when Batman was being Batman. When he would
the preparation.
When the criminal would looked up and he's just, oh shit, it's Batman. And it was scary and it was just like, holy crap, that's cool interpretation of Batman because that's Batman.
I wonder how much of it was the direction and the writing, but this Batman felt like more of a fear, like that dude who cultivated fear and was like the scary monster Batman. Christian Bale, excellent Batman, but
I'm not the biggest fan of Christian Bale's Batman.
I saw his live actions. He's my favorite.
I like his Bruce Wayne. I don't know. Yes. It's mainly because of his voice. I don't like his voice.
Yeah, that voice is kind of stupid. I can't lie.
I didn't understand what they were doing with his voice in this movie. Like, because he still had the modulator, but it was less. But then at some points he was just like, get over here, and it's just like, is the modulator on? Like, or does he turn it off when he's near the Justice League? I don't understand.
I felt like whenever Batfleck was Bruce Wayne, and I kind of like this interpretation, he was exhausted. But
because
all night he's Batman.
He's this like 49-year-old man. He's just like, I've seen
tired.
it all.
He
like
looked tired. I kind of like it.
And he's a bit of a drunk. I like that.
Yeah.
In Batman vs Superman, he was, but
yeah. But when I think Iron Man, yes, drink. Batman, never.
That's a good point. That's a good point. A lot of people don't know that Tony Stark's a huge alcoholic.
Yo, they just brushed on it.
They never talked about
Iron Man 2. They had him throwing up.
Yeah,
because it's Disney.
Well, it wasn't Disney like before.
That, no,
it's just now Disney. You're saying Iron Man 2? Iron Man's been a MCU character since before Disney bought them. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I thought Disney... When did Disney buy Marvel?
Like 2015.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just trying to
I don't know. Tony Stark should have been more of an alcoholic, but he's dead now, so it doesn't matter.
But I feel like with his whole character arc, instead of him being an alcoholic, it was more like the PTSD of Avengers. That was his arc more than fighting.
We're 50 minutes into this already, and we've gone through like half of the movie.
I mean, we could keep going, no?
I didn't say to stop. I'm just like,
you could just
damn,
edit out the pre-Snyder cut. Yeah, why would you do that?
I don't know, man.
So, B-Man, that's it.
B-Man. No, there's a lot more to say about B-Man.
Let me not cut you off.
I think him as Batman, he's just all right. This one, he was kind of whack as Batman. He was just kind of like punch, and then he had the gun at the end where he was shooting down. And it's just like, sure, I guess. Sure. Batman with a gun, though. Sure. I've always liked
Jeremy Irons.
Alfred.
I didn't really recognize or like make note of it, but in this one, it felt like he was doing everything behind the scenes, you know. And I like that more than him just getting tea. Like the guy in the chair, engineer, plumber, chef,
we got another
medic,
glimpse of J.K. Simmons, Commissioner Gordon, with his stupid hair. You remember when he was getting like swole for that role? Like why? Why was he?
Because you want to look good on camera, bro.
He wore a 2-piece suit and he was on camera for like 5 minutes.
If I'm gonna be in a Warner Brothers feature film,
he spent his
and
whole.
I'm gonna still wear a suit, a t-shirt on. I'm gonna be looking good.
His whole check on getting built for that movie. Let's be honest,
he got built.
I wonder if he's still built now. Maybe he probably gave up on it.
I don't know. That J. Jonah Jameson, he looked like he was taking them Alex Jones pills. So
that could just be for that J. Jonah Jameson because he's supposed to be like Alex Jones.
Yeah, but that's what I was saying. The virility pills. He looks strong. Looks like a alpha male, if you will. No.
So B-Man.
Yeah.
So B-Man.
I'm pretty good
Can
on
we?
that, man.
Should we? Do we talk about the Joker scene because we're talking about B-Man, or should we talk about that later?
Yeah, I think that's
okay. So everybody knows Joker was in the scene for like a split second. I don't know why they showed it. I mean, I know why they showed it in the trailer, but I'd prefer if they didn't.
It would have had a much bigger effect. It would have been
so much better if they freaking didn't show it in the trailer.
If they just showed the stills, but then
I don't know. I don't want to know anything about Joker being in there because I would have been sitting here been like, oh, the movie's about to. Oh,
we would have been going crazy. Yeah,
for sure.
So they followed the bag.
We can talk about Joker too.
I don't think that inclusion of the Joker clip in the trailer made anybody who wasn't going to watch Snyder Cut watch
it even more.
Yeah, so they should have just took it out.
And it wasn't even a scene from the movie. It was the friggin' we live in a society, and it's just like, haha, funny, I get it.
But I feel
You're
like
memeing Zack Snyder, I get it.
The dialogue between them was very well written and very well delivered.
We're talking about Joker now?
Yeah.
Okay, so Joker, back to what I said about Batfleck.
Batfleck, yeah.
Jared Leto's Joker, I didn't totally hate.
I didn't
Again, I hated his source material. I hated that they gave him the damaged tattoo and the grills and the slick back hair.
I thought was an interesting choice because it's like his whole thing is a smile.
Sure.
And Batman would have knocked his teeth out by now.
Sure.
So I like that as a choice. The
tattoos were stupid because it really was just him being like, get it? I'm crazy. Get it?
Yeah,
see?
Because I feel like they could have done it right and maybe it's like maybe a Memento type situation where he's doing some crazy tattoos. But it was just like random
garbage, like teeth on his hand that he would use for that one scene.
Like, it wasn't done with purpose. So
Jared Leto's Joker, I was just like, we didn't see much of it, but what we did see, I was like, okay, that's interesting. That's an interesting take. I don't think it's bad. I don't know if we've ever seen like a bad Joker.
I think Suicide Squad, it was really bad.
Suicide Squad was awful for sure, but I'm saying like
that was bad.
That was bad. That Joker was bad, but I'm talking about the actor's portrayal of Joker. Have we seen an actor's portrayal of Joker be terrible?
Tommy Wiseau? No.
Tommy Wiseau?
Yeah, he did the Joker.
And what? His YouTube video?
Clip. He was like, he wants to.
I'm talking about like from the original Adam West Batman
that Joker's good, solid.
It's still good. Yeah. Joaquin Phoenix Joker.
I don't like Jared Leto.
I like Jared Leto's. I wouldn't say I liked it.
I didn't hate it.
Depiction. I like this a lot better because obviously they took out all the garbage, right? Yeah. And it was just straight up like, okay, this guy's crazy. I get that from hearing him talk. I don't get that from, oh, he has a tattoo that tells me he's crazy.
I feel like this Joker more than any of the others looked scary. I feel like with the black teeth.
Yeah. He looked.
Not that, I'm gonna have nightmares about this Joker, but he looks scarier.
You don't gotta lie, bro.
More than all the other Jokers, and the fact that he tried to like make Batman like get in his head, and then Batman got in his head. They had that
they had a nice moment, minus the f swear part. I had to lower down the volume because I just don't like to hear those words. I liked it. Was definitely a good way of showing like this ain't their first rodeo.
Yeah,
like they've
been doing this for
they've been
years.
doing this for decades now, and Harley Quinn's dead.
Yeah, and the fact that I like a Joker who cares about Harley Quinn, because a lot of times he just be dumping her.
Well, cares but also dumps her. Stockholm syndrome, I don't want nothing bad to happen to you, but like he's gonna smack on her a little bit.
Dude, are you sympathizing with domestic violence, dog? Come on, dude.
I think I am. Canceled. Dude.
Clank.
Since we're talking about that Joker scene, I guess we could talk about that whole scene as a whole.
Yeah.
Apocalypse Now scene. What's the team? What's the new Justice League? Is Batman? Is Joker? Is what's her name? Everybody hates her because Amber Heard, the
abuser,
right?
Yeah.
Again, I don't delve into celebrity stories.
Let's stay out of politics, dude.
But I mean, she did like beat on him, right?
No, so she beat it on him
and then said that
abused him
he did it,
and said he did it.
And that's wild.
And his career was about to be taken. He was about to go to jail.
I think he lost a role because of it, which now means that since she's one of the remaining members that are still alive, she has a bigger role within whatever they come up with.
Oh no, she's done.
Oh, she's done.
Yeah, she's done.
Did she leave or that she got fired?
No, she got fired.
Okay, so why is she still in this movie?
They probably wanted a cohesive story, so didn't.
They wanted a cohesive story. That's interesting.
Was the story did it not make sense?
Sure, but it took a couple years for them to make this cohesive version.
Yeah, that's what they intended.
That whole scene was pretty cool,
especially with Mara. I guess we go through her really quick because it was like she had a British accent. She never had a British accent. Whatever, I don't really care. But she sucked the liquid out of the Steppenwolf juices, because that like when you have Mara, you're like, she controls liquids. She can like
I don't know nothing about her. So
that's her whole thing. She's like a waterbender.
Oh,
suck the blood out of the monster's face.
I see. Interesting. What about Amber Heard's powers?
Suck the life force out of Johnny
Suck
Depp.
The careers out of actors that don't deserve it.
Johnny Depp don't deserve it?
This is an anti-Amber Heard podcast, bro.
Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I'm gonna have to email her because she actually asked to be on the show.
Damn.
So sorry, everybody. Sorry, Amber Heard fans. I know you're pretty upset about that. You were telling me earlier that you really love her work.
Yeah,
I'll cut this out of the podcast, but
her work or her work on Johnny Depp.
What else has she been in?
I have no clue.
Yeah, I don't really know. Care. I don't really. Yeah, that's fair. So there was Cyborg, Batman, Mara, Deathstroke, which
it didn't really do anything.
That suit looks awesome. That Deathstroke suit, I always thought it looked super dope. That shit looks cool as hell. I mean, Deathstroke's a pretty stupid character. He's literally a parody of fucking Deadpool. So anything he does is pretty stupid, but it's still nice to see him.
Actually,
what happened?
Deathstroke came first. Actually,
no, Deadpool came first.
No.
Deadpool came first.
No.
And then Deathstroke came out because he slayed Wilson.
Yeah, and then Wade Wilson came after.
Search it up, dude. I can't because I'm connected to the camera.
I got $10. You gonna cash him?
I don't got $10, bro.
Slade Wilson.
I'm on my last couple coins, dude.
Dead.
Who came first, Deadpool or Deathstroke? Just type that in.
Who came first? See? Deathstroke was introduced to DC Universe in 1980 in New Teen Titans.
That makes sense. Teen Titans.
Yep. And Niskieka told Liefeld.
I embarrassed myself again.
So, my cash tag is $JELSIM47. Please give me money, please.
He really needs
This
it.
goes out to either you or the viewers at home.
No, it goes just out to them. It's just out to them.
Donations.
I also use Zelle.
Donations.
I have Cash App and Zelle.
Yeah.
You could do PayPal too.
Whatever
It's a
gets
secure
the bread
way to
me,
pay.
dog. Whatever gets the bread to me.
So who's gonna get? So who do you think? So what are they paying for? The $10 in my behalf, or just whatever? If you want to actually Cash App him the 10 out, now you're just whoring yourself, you know.
What do you mean whoring? I'm getting what I deserve.
Oh, okay. So, anyways, Ezra Miller's Flash. He was in like the weird suit.
Didn't explain that. I didn't like the fact
I
that
don't
they
understand.
did that.
He has he has like a mask. I don't understand.
Autobot,
and
it was weird to see that they shot the scene that explained Bruce's nightmares or whatever and didn't use it. I guess they're gonna use it in some other movie.
Yeah, okay. So there's that scene where Bruce Wayne is like, I just remembered. I had a dream where Flash came to me and said, Lois is the key. And instead of Diana going, whoa, that's interesting, she just goes, well, obviously, everybody has a key to their heart. It's Lois is the key to Superman's heart, obviously. And then they just move on from it.
Yeah, that was bad. That was bad.
Actually, I thought it was pretty good. It was pretty good filmmaking.
What I did like was the nightmare scene that we actually saw when Cyborg had the mother box.
Did he have the mother box in there?
He had the mother box.
Oh, wait, we're talking about a different scene.
Yeah. When they were trying to bring Superman back to life, and he saw the crazy future.
Yeah.
That was whoa. That was jarring in the middle of the movie to see Wonder Woman dead with her people watching.
And Aquaman got stabbed.
And then the Omega beams. Then he had Superman with I assume Lois's charred corpse in his arms. But while we're talking about Darkseid, let's talk about his introduction. I think it was cool the first couple seconds, and then right, because he just came down to Earth, he grabbed some of the soil, and then he said, "This is it."
Oh, the war scene.
Yeah,
I thought that was a cool scene.
Yeah, it was a cool scene, but it was like, oh shit, Darkseid, and then
he
immediately gets folded.
I like how
no Omega beams.
He did. He got washed. He got washed.
Bad.
I like how the Green Lantern died. He's like the only guy that died.
He cut
like
off his hand.
He's legitimately like the only person out of that whole fight that died was the Green Lantern. And he was a monkey.
I don't know about what he was, but
he was like
is this all
sapien,
we call different
bro.
races, bro?
Yeah, I guess. Dang. It's social commentary. Zack Snyder's trying to tell us something.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
See, that's why I don't like Zack Snyder.
I felt like whatever it was, it didn't look like a Green Lantern. And Green Lanterns come in all shapes and sizes and different alien races, but like
whoever
the cape,
bears the ring,
some
bro.
Armor. Yeah, but like the black, green, and white costume.
Okay. Oh, did he not have that? He had some black and green, did he?
He had like a...
I think that's Adobe, bro.
Outside?
Yeah, they looking for me.
You specific? Okay, as long as I'm not involved.
Yeah, you can wrap this up.
Okay.
I'll take care of it.
Take care of Adobe?
Yeah. Free Adobe for all, everybody. I saw somebody on Twitter in regards to Joe Biden. Oh. They were like, had y'all voted for Kanye, we would have got $10,000 stimmies and free Yeezys. And I think they were being serious. I don't think they were.
I think so.
Satirical. Too. I agree, you know?
Yeah.
Free Yeezys? Not even the money. Yeah, just free Yeezys.
Who needs the money?
It's just like the bottom of the barrel. It's not even your size.
Get it in 6 wide.
You think he's going to run again next? Yeah. I think so. He's going to go up against one of the Trumps.
We'll see how his mental health
That's a good point.
Or declines.
Or declines, yeah.
Divorce. I really hope.
I mean, if it gets worse, he might have a better chance of becoming president.
Wow, that is sad. But no. Because he's not white. It's different.
Okay.
He has to be. If you're black, you have to be absolutely excellent. Think about how spotless Obama was before he got into office. As much as he is the angel of death, of course.
No, he wasn't.
All he did was smoke. No controversy. No cheating.
Where was his birth? Show me his birth certificate right now. Yo, I missed that. I miss when that. I left it at home, bro. I miss when that was just like the one thing in politics. What is Obama's birth certificate?
No,
look like?
But it wasn't that was the only controversy they could find.
Yeah.
And I feel like the other side of whatever political party, they're gonna speculate and have a laser on them. Like,
he's from Hawaii, bro.
CNN was hyper analyzing everything Trump did. Well, they didn't really have to try because he was wilding, of course, right?
He's analyzing himself and showing it publicly.
But with Obama, they had to like, you know, make up stuff. The tan suits, you know, that was like
the basketball court in the White House. It's normally like a badminton court. Disgusting. I can't believe that man was my president, bro.
Didn't mention anything about a drone strike, but the tan suit, that's where Fox News draws the line.
What drone strike?
He killed a lot of innocents. You know, you
mean he was an American patriot? Is that what you're saying?
He bombed the bridal party.
Whatever, dude. We're talking about the Justice League here. I don't know what you're getting at.
Hey, man. Eventually, we're gonna have to get political on here on Doom Room. And whoever pays us the most, that's what we'll represent. Whoever pays us the most. I will pull Candace Owen and come to Fox News. I can't get bored.
We got an email from CNN. They want us on their show. Their 5:00 debate come election time 4 years from now.
They want me to moderate the debate.
Yeah. They want you to be in the middle. You're the one that gets yelled at when I talk too much. You're the one that's telling me that's enough, Mr. Cosme. Please, you've had your minute.
Cosme for president.
I mean, shit, we don't know.
Sheesh.
Maybe 4 years from now they'll lower the age you have to be. What is it, like 35?
Yeah, which.
How about they make a limit to how old you can be to run?
I think that makes more sense.
That makes more sense, right?
Because you should be able to be 120 and become president.
Like, honestly, or like if you were born before the 60s, I don't think you should be a president. Let's be honest here. Not for any specific reasons, but just
wink. Like, bro, if you were alive during segregation, should you be allowed to be president? You know, who knows?
They might have a lot of things to say. You know, a different outlook.
Yeah, a different view, bro.
On the American people.
God damn.
Listen, I'm here for it. You know. Just kidding, I'm not.
Anyway, let's move on to...
What are we talking about?
Cyborg or Martian Manhunter? Martian Manhunter's quicker. We want to leave Cyborg for last, right?
I didn't even know we were going to talk about Martian Manhunter. I think there's much less to talk about Martian Manhunter.
Just the fact that he absolutely Zaza lit.
He looks dumb. I don't like the way he looks in this movie. He looks weird.
But yeah, it's weird. It's not right. It looks too human.
I could have done better.
I agree.
Yeah, thank you.
Acting as like the mold and drawing it, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep. I love that casting. He's Martian Manhunter. I don't know the actor's name. But he's a perfect Martian Manhunter.
When I think of like a Martian Manhunter type energy, I think kind of like a Silver Surfer.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I don't feel like I get that.
I don't know his. I don't know his name, and I apologize because he's a good actor.
Put it up on screen. Bow.
Future me. If you don't want to do it, just put something else on screen. You know.
Yeah.
Come on, you're getting paid to do nothing, bro.
You're getting paid.
I pay myself, bro.
Damn.
There's a Doom Room fund, and I just take out of it and put it in my pocket. I haven't told you about it.
I'm on my like third vacation, bro. Damn. You haven't gone to Hawaii yet? That's crazy.
Martian Manhunter was super cool because
I like the whole laser situation.
Yeah, he's. I just don't like. I haven't mentioned it yet because that's one of my big issues with this movie. There are several times in the movie where they're just like. They explicitly explain to you what's going on. Like one of the characters will just be like Martian Manhunter's like, I'm known as the Martian Manhunter.
Yeah,
everyone. There's several times in that movie where they do that, where they just explicitly tell the viewer, hey, you still listening? This is what's going on with Batman.
Yeah. Not only that, but like it's just too obvious and they baby the audience. Mm-hmm. But like you can't baby the audience and have people getting sliced in half underwater in the same movie, you know? You gotta like, come on. But not to go back to Marvel, of course, but take for example Daredevil and Scarlet Witch. They took forever even before they said their actual names, and I think that made the name reveal hold that much more weight.
Okay, sure.
Daredevil, we was like, whoa, when he finally said Daredevil, and he was finally suited up.
Sure, okay.
When he said, you are a creature known as the Scarlet Witch. We were like, whoa, dude.
I don't know, maybe you was like, whoa, but I was just like,
he wasn't turning up.
I for sure wasn't. We didn't talk about that finale. We didn't record since then.
We can't do both, bro.
I thought it was.
We can't do both.
I thought it was that finale.
I think
It was just it was just a typical little 30-second segment.
Yeah.
It was just a typical Marvel. They're fighting.
Yeah. And I think the fact that it was so eclectic and weird and eccentric in the beginning, we were expecting a lot more for the finale, and the theories got out of hand, and our expectations were a lot higher. Like, people were talking about Magneto, Mephisto, Charles Xavier, Doctor Strange,
which was such a breath of fresh air when I turned on I was gonna say Captain America and the Winter Soldier again, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. When I was like, man, I like this. This is interesting. I'm into this. The first episode of WandaVision, I was like, okay, get to the point.
God, that was the reverse. That was like, can we get to the point with Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Because
you don't like to see a black man struggling. That's why.
I don't. Why would I want to see that?
That's fair.
Like we seeing that outside every day. I gotta see the result.
He works for the Avengers.
Like, come on. Sorry, but let's really talk about it. More people are unemployed than ever because of, coronavirus. People are losing their jobs. People are struggling to get new work. And they have this worldwide event, not a pandemic, but magically half the population disappeared. And coming back, he doesn't have any money. He can't get a loan. Like, he's in a real life pandemic in the show. And it's like, bro, we got to see Black Trauma again, bro. Like, he's fully an Avenger. He can't even. And that was my thing where I was like, okay, you're broke and you had the opportunity to become Captain America. He could have been making mad money off of merchandising. He fumbled the bag.
You think, did Rhodey know that what they was gonna do behind the scenes?
I don't think so, because in my head, because I feel like Don Cheadle hasn't had enough like explicit character development. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But he's like the nice guy of the MCU. Like, think about it. Everyone he's been on screen with, he's had like really good chemistry. Whether it's been Ant-Man, he talked with Hulk, of course, Iron Man, now Falcon. They've just been all buddy, and that's pretty cool. Even Rocket Raccoon.
Okay.
He made friends with Rocket Raccoon. It's Rocket Raccoon. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's the kind of character that they built up John Cheadle's Rhodey as. He's the friendliest guy on the Avengers, but he's also a walking tank. Yeah.
He's America's guy.
Yeah. And he was formerly the Iron Patriot, so I think it was smart to bring him in, because he's the closest thing Falcon got going on to like technically powered superhero that's also correlated with
also America. He was in the army.
Veteran. That's what I was trying to get.
That's just what I got from it. He was in the army. He
same served. Thing, but like he was Iron Patriot.
Yeah, he was for like 5 seconds, and then they
just
quit there.
That in.
Yeah, they sure did.
But no, his armor in Endgame was an Iron Patriot. He was red, white, and blue.
He was red, white, and blue.
Am I bugging?
Possibly. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't recall that.
Hey man.
Hey now.
You can put that one up too, or not.
Or not. Probably not, bro.
Probably not.
You tired, bro. I could tell you from now, future me. We are an hour and 12 minutes in. I know
so,
you're ready to
Cyborg, and we'll end off here, right?
Sure.
What else is there left to talk about? Lex Luthor, get him out of here. Like,
that's not Lex Luthor. That's Lex Luthor Jr., bro. That's his son.
Yeah, that's Lex Luthor Jr. That definitely is.
My ass is how do you sit in these every week? This shit hurts.
Yeah, I don't have the luxury of that chair. But Cyborg was probably, in the original cut, the theatrical cut, like the most lackluster of everybody. Because, like I said before, it seemed like everybody.
No, I'd still say Flash was lackluster, because he still had the dynamic with his father, and he kept like growing throughout the course of the movie. Mm-hmm. Where he was like that scene where he like flies and he's like, this morning I couldn't do that. That was a cool scene. I think they took that out in this cut for some reason. I kind of like that scene.
No, because that scene was kind of coupled with the first flight scene. We were in his head. And that was
you're right.
The highlight of the movie for me.
Okay.
When
you seen a black man winning.
Yes, bro. But I don't think I've ever had an understanding of what his like perspective and inner workings looked like until now. Now, mind you, I've never read like a Cyborg comic book, and he didn't get one.
Oh, the battery.
Damn, switch
Change
battery.
The battery. You talking about Cyborg? Yeah. Sorry, everybody. The battery died. We had to change the battery.
It'll be seamless with some movie.
Well, this is just the case that isn't, and I have nowhere to splice the two clips together. So
And so we got to see it from his point of view and kind of seeing Victor Stone in his own mind palace and seeing how he had control of all the nukes. He had control of the entire stock market, and I love how they visualize that. And then showing that he still has that compassion, and he just gave some lady $100,000.
He did do that. Yeah, he did.
You know, inevitably sending the IRS.
Yeah, was she a minority? She might have been a Spanish woman.
She looked like she was some type of Latinx.
Yeah, so she is for sure on the government watch list. Thanks, Cyborg. Doing America's work. I wonder how old this Cyborg is supposed to be, because he's always normally like 18.
Yeah,
19.
he looked like he was about to graduate from school and he was gonna be a prospect for football.
Well, no, he died at like what, senior year, I guess that was. But so he looks a little older. He looks like 26, maybe 27, bro.
That don't matter. Think about Millwood, bro. There was dudes in there looking 30.
Well, that's because they were.
Oh man.
Let's be honest here. It's not the sharpest. Wasn't the best school in the world, but you know, it was ours. So
I don't know about all that, dude. But
I was one of them, bro. Sucks to say, I'm actually 42. I was super freshman, bro. I lost count. There was that one dude in our high school who I think he was a senior when I was a freshman, and he was still in the school when I graduated.
I know what you're talking about.
He was a white dude. Yeah. And Kwan told us he used to pick his butt.
I guess that explains why
he got left back because he picked his butt. Not because of anything.
If I was his teacher, I was responsible for his future. You're not ready to join the workforce, bro. Get it together. You pick
your ass, dude. Shout out that dude, man.
Nah. Honestly.
Listen, man. Maybe whatever. Cyborg. Yeah. 27-year-old Cyborg.
Oh man. He was cool.
He gets in a car crash. I thought he gets injured on the field.
No.
It's a car crash.
I don't remember.
I don't know if it's a car crash either.
Car crash,
but it might be something.
Not because it was something life threatening. Like he got his whole body burnt up and mangled. He got mangled. You're not getting mangled on the football field. You know
I don't know. You might be guarding some crazy dude, man.
And he burns you?
Yeah, he
burns your limbs off.
It's just the friction of you getting sacked. Quite literally, yes. Sure. From just the neoprene of the pants. It just rubs against his face. Nylon, I guess is a better.
No clue. You have a wide knowledge of polyester.
I know materials,
synthetic fabrics. Apparently.
Listen, I like to create, so I just know things.
Bro, let's create, bro.
Yeah, that's what we're doing right now. We're gonna make the next when we're creating the DOOMCAST pod. What is it called?
The Doom cut of Justice League 2.
Oh, Doom cut. I don't like that. That sounds weird.
So what should we say instead?
That sounds like a Doom cut. Like that sounds like a type of snuff film.
I don't know where you're going with this, dude.
Do you know what a snuff film is?
No, not really.
Snuff film is a video of a person getting brutally murdered.
Oh.
People used to buy them online and they do stuff to it. I filmed a couple.
Do you mean,
That's how I know a lot about it.
I was assuming by people you were talking about yourself.
No, I don't watch it. I'm not a weirdo, dude.
Yeah, you just distribute.
I just film it, sell it. Link in the description actually if you want. I can't really film anymore because of the pandemic.
That sounds like a snuff film.
Fatal grip stuff. Yeah, it's a fatal grip, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Just getting your head caught in just something. It's a fatal grip.
That's enough.
What are we talking about? Cyborg?
Yeah.
We're talking about Cyborg, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Cyborg's pretty cool. I'm just really surprised that he had such a huge role that he did.
Yeah.
Because
I was surprised, but it made sense.
It does make sense. I envision that's what they planned all along. But what happened with him in the studio? Did he just like badmouth them?
So, from my understanding,
excuse me,
he came out and he was like,
he came out. That's why they didn't like him. Oh,
no, it's a racism thing, not a homophobia thing.
Oh, okay.
He was like, these execs are, consistently engaging in racist behavior with me. They acted inappropriately, yada da. And he was talking about their behavior and the fact that a lot of other employees were complacent and they were aware of that behavior, but they weren't doing nothing.
Gal Gadot's calling him names.
Yeah, bro. Gal Gadot's calling him the N-word with a hard R.
He never filmed with Gal Gadot. He filmed with a body double.
Yeah.
And they CG'd Gal Gadot.
Yep.
That makes sense. Because he was super excited about this cut. Like, there was
because it did him justice.
That's true. That's
he was
true.
good, and I felt like a lot of his delivery was flat, but it didn't feel like, kind of like with Captain Marvel, she was trying to come off as stoic, and it just felt like bland. With Cyborg, it was kind of like, okay, he's half robot, so he gonna be a little robotic.
Sure. Yeah. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. I would definitely agree. I would definitely agree. A lot of his lines fell short. Like the freaking
Fuck the world.
That was probably the worst line in that movie. Or you might want to move away, some shit like that. When he saves the dude from the car, he's just like, he might want to move over there, so you don't get hit.
We can't.
He gets all technical with it. He's just like, obviously this car's coming at you at like 100 miles per hour. He
gives him a word problem. If the car that I just blocked was traveling at 50 miles per hour and another one is coming about 2 kilometers away, you better move the fuck out the way.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah. Zack Snyder's Justice League, greatest movie I've ever seen. All right. What would you rate? I would
give it a strong 8
out of 10. I was thinking more like 6 or something.
No, I feel like this is a good movie. After watching it, I feel like it was a good movie. I thoroughly enjoyed myself.
Now, people, I have yet to see somebody that's like, man, this shit sucked.
Yeah,
I see a lot of people that are just like, this is fantastic.
I've been seeing a lot of 9s, a lot of 9 point. I don't agree with that at all.
Interesting.
But I'll give it an 8.
I don't agree with an 8. I would give this like a 6, 6.5. Because I still don't think this is a good movie.
I think it's a good movie.
It's a lot better than the original cut. So much better. But I don't know.
You know what? You know why I think myself and so many other people are rating it so high is because we had such low expectations to begin with.
So did I. I thought it was gonna be worse than the first cut.
Yeah, I thought it was just gonna be. It's just gonna be as bad but longer and a greater waste of time. But that was not the case. I think it
was just the first 2 hours where I was just like, man, I don't like this. Why are people defending this? The hour 3 and 4. That's when I was like, okay, I get it. I'm hooked now. Mm-hmm. I would like to see how this ends, but I still don't think it's that good. I mean, it might just be because I just think about how it was made and how long it took for this version, not even just this movie to come out.
Yeah.
Because this version of a movie that came out. I feel like
we were never going to get this. I wasn't one of the people like, release the Snyder Cut. I thought it was never going to happen. I felt like they were.
Yeah, I didn't really care. I was just like, whatever.
I feel like we got our best on-screen depiction of Cyborg.
I mean,
and we got a on-screen depiction of Flash. So
yeah, sure.
I can't complain.
Is his movie still coming out? He's getting his own solo dolo movie, right?
It's been announced for years, but they've been through, I think, around 6 directors.
Oh, they did say they couldn't find a director.
They're having issues.
Cyborg's supposed to be in that, right? He kind of has to be, right?
He's done. He's done, and that's the most frustrating thing because Cyborg was a highlight of the Snyder Cut, and Ray Fisher's not going to be able to come back as
I don't
Cyborg.
know. Maybe they'll renegotiate something.
But I'm assuming that Ray Fisher is more concerned about, change to happen at
okay,
WB.
So but I don't know. It's just the way because he went on like Instagram Live right after he finished watching the movie on HBO Max, and he was like, "Oh my god, that was insane! That was so good." He was just so excited. I wouldn't be surprised if he's like, "Okay, I'll give it another go." I'm not saying he should.
I'll let a little racism slide. If I get to have a bazooka on my arm again, a cannon, come on.
You don't think he comes back?
I hope so. I
hope he does too.
I really liked him.
I mean, he kind of, because then they need him. They need Cyborg, right? So they're just gonna recast him.
And with the whole and they didn't really get into this. Right? Weak.
A little, just a smidgen. Come on, man.
Of what?
Of racism. Come on. You like got me as your cyborg, but just tone it down a bit, guys.
It's inappropriate to say the least. But
that's good.
I feel like one of Cyborg's main contributions to the Justice League, of course, being the man in the chair, like at the Watchtower, he controls the boom tubes, which is like their teleportation, and that's associated with the mother box. So you gotta have Cyborg if you have the Justice League, I think.
Well, so there's gonna be a Justice League 2. Confirmed right now from Jelani Sims.
Yeah, that's the extent the media outlets. That's all they need for a scoop.
I think it's a guarantee with the popularity and just the reception of this movie
that there's
gonna be a second one. And I would be down with watching another one. It's just, listen, I wanted this universe, I guess, to work. Mm-hmm. It just hasn't. Like, it's just been garbage after garbage after garbage.
If the Snyder cut came out when the theatrical cut came out, it would have made the rest of the DCU much better.
Oh, for sure. If this, I probably wouldn't be so hard on this movie if this was the only version we got.
Yeah, and that's how I'm moving forward. Like, this is the only version.
That's a fair way to look at it. I don't know.
Did you rewatch the theatrical cut before you? Did you watch the Justice League before?
I saw it not too long ago. I didn't see it in preparation for this, but I saw it like a couple months ago, and I was like, man, this is I haven't seen it
since the first time I saw it.
This ain't it.
Yeah. Did I see Justice League in theaters?
I saw it in theaters. I was heavily disappointed.
Have been disappointed. Yeah.
I saw Batman vs Superman in theaters. Didn't think it was that good, but I still had an okay time. I saw Wonder Woman in theaters and was genuinely surprised because I still like that movie a lot. And then I saw Justice League in 1984. Theaters. Oh yeah! Thankfully, I was home when I saw that movie.
I think we all were. Most of us.
I'm sure there was someone out there that pulled some strings.
Bought a ticket.
I didn't see Suicide Squad in theaters. I saw it on. I saw it online.
I tried to watch it twice, and then
I just
felt a wave of self-love and self-respect wash over my body.
That one to me,
the pause button and walked away.
That one to me is still the worst.
I agree.
Even over Justice League. At least with Justice League, I could be like, okay, it's Batman, it's Superman, it's Wonder Woman. Suicide Squad is just like, watch this dude get his head blown off because he tries to escape, or watch this ugly looking crocodile. Hey, and Suicide Squad's not Suicide Squad. Harley Quinn's butt cheeks.
Yeah. Margot Robbie, Will Smith.
More like Margot Rob cheeks. Am I right?
You could have said Margot Body, dude. Come on.
That's stupid. I don't like that.
Oh, that's tough.
That's right. Listen, you're right here, bro. Oh. I'm slightly higher.
Yeah, slightly higher.
I'm slightly higher.
Classic Gilbert Cosme quote.
I think we've said enough here. I think we can wrap it up.
Hour 30.
I think we said more than enough. I wanted to speak about more than just Justice League. I didn't think we were going to take the whole episode, but sure. I guess. How did y'all feel about the movie Justice League Snyder or the Rob Schneider cut? When are we going to get the Rob Schneider cut, bro?
Oh, for some reason, Dan Snyder came in my head.
When are we going to get the Dan Schneider cut of Justice League?
Forget the iCarly reboot. That's what we really want. That's what the people need.
When are we going to get the Dan Schneider cut of...
Please stop.
Of Good Burger?
Sure.
He was in Good Burger. He played the boss.
All I know is he's a pedophile. Like, come on. That's it. That's all I know about him. That's all I need to know.
I don't want to say anything, so I'm just gonna.
Wow.
I'm just gonna like a steam train. Thank you everybody for watching. If you haven't watched the Justice League movie,
I would recommend it. Especially
if you got 4 hours on your hands.
The 4 hours it flew by. I feel like every time I tried to watch like long movies like that, like Irishman, Godfather, I had trouble.
Okay, I think
like doing it in one sitting.
I think not to harp on a new talking piece, but I think that's just because this is a superhero movie. There's a lot of action going on.
More.
Irishman is literally just an old man being an old man, and then occasionally he'll shoot a guy.
Yeah.
So that's the justification.
It doesn't hold
there.
my attention as much, if I'm being completely honest.
So yeah, if you haven't watched it, are you gonna watch it? If you have watched it, let us know how you feel about it. I will gladly hear all the reactions, the reviews. If you want to like make like a little like Chris Stuckman type review in the comments section, I'll read the whole thing.
Yeah,
I will respond.
I'll provide
to you right
annotations
away.
and footnotes. Definitely.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And then I'll send it to.
Let's start a dialogue.
I'll send it to like one of my old English teachers, and see how he feels about it.
Which
maybe 11th.
Oh,
11th.
I was thinking second.
I was gonna say a specific name, but no, he's.
Let's not dox him.
I was gonna say his address too, so I guess that is doxing. But yeah, bye.